Welcome back to Down With It Adventures. Today we are doing a spoiler video, but it's not the carbon fiber spoiler. We'll be installing the rear roof shade. It's a Holden OEM part, and it was originally on the vehicle until the windows got tinted and the tinter needed to remove it. So I'm excited to get it back on. This here is the rear roof shade. OEM Holden Commodore. In an effort to keep these videos shorter for you guys, I have gone ahead and done the prep. I've cleaned the rear window and reapplied the new double-sided tape, and I'm going to get it prepared into position, and then we will pick up from there. Okay, now I got it in position. I got it taped on the top and the sides, and I marked out where the legs go. So now I'm going to remove the spoiler and apply the double-sided tape to the legs, and that'll make positioning the upper piece a lot easier. I'm doing the legs first because they're going to be a bit of a pain in the butt to get underneath the shade there once you get the top stuck down. So pick it up back as soon as I get the legs on. So okay, these are the hardware that the legs attach to, and you can see I've just flipped up the spoiler there. Make sure you're careful to keep those from getting in between the trunk and the window. So now that I got these up and I got my spots marked, I'm going to peel up the backing on the double-sided tape and attach the legs. Make sure you position the legs correctly. Okay, with the legs attached now on both sides, I can remove the painter's tape and get the shade in its final position and get ready to remove the backing on the other. So I elected to separate it in the middle so I can attach the middle first and stick it to the outside last. So just to show you real quick, the smooth piece is actually the screw, and that goes on the outside of the shade, and then on the inside you put the rubber washer and the thumb screw. So I'll be doing that now. Little tip here, I use a piece of the painter's tape to hold the screws in place while I attach the back side. Now I've got the rear roof shade or spoiler centered, and got it taped up the way I want. I put 3 pieces of painter tape there and 3 pieces over there, and I got the little legs all double-sided taped and screwed in place. So now I'm going to begin peeling off the tape backing, and I'm going to start from the center and work my way out. And I can't do this one-handed, and I want to make sure it gets on there right, so I'm going to pick you back up as soon as I get it started. So as you peel the red backing off the double-sided tape, you apply a little bit of pressure, and then you're done. Okay, now the double-sided tape's off. I removed all the other painter's tape, and one thing I like to do is look up underneath. Make sure you don't see any daylight. That knows your tape's sticking good. And give you guys a side perspective back to the way it was. So we'll pick this up here in a second, and I'll finish off with a little bit of a cold start and a rev for you guys.